Hey, it's Lacey Joy, also known as the Paper Druid on YouTube and also on Instagram. I'm just here today to share just a quick little dream report, trying to be pretty consistent with it. So I figured I had a really potent one a few nights ago, so I thought I'd jump on and share it with you guys. So before I do that, I just wanted to talk about something that I'm going to be doing on my Instagram at the end of the month. So if you want to follow me on there, I will be doing a giveaway of all sorts of goodies like this journal, as well as some like a surprise print of one of my art pieces and some other goodies. So please check out my Instagram. That would be awesome. And there's lots of cool, fun, dream related stuff on there as well. So, I'll just get into the dream and share that with you. And then I'm also going to share my interpretation and the wisdom I gained from this dream. So, a couple nights ago, I dreamt that I was going to some type of secret meeting at an observatory. So, there was like a huge telescope in this building. It was like this really beautiful old building. So I got to the observatory and entered a large circular room where there was a group of women, probably about 13 women, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but there was quite a few women. They were all there. They were all dressed in white. And they were all sitting in these chairs. And then there was a platform, like a stage on the one side of the room. So I went and took my seat, and then we all started talking. People were having conversations, and it became this talk. The topic was about everlasting life, specifically those words, everlasting life. And one of the women asked, like, how can we achieve everlasting life? So no one knew exactly how to achieve it. So on the platform, a doorway appeared, a portal. One of the women in the group got up and went through the portal. She was gone for like just a second. She went through and came out the other side, but she had aged rapidly. She'd become an old woman. Everyone gasped in the room. We're just like, oh my gosh. Like, what happened? The woman seemed to sob. She was overwhelmed by, I'm not sure what happened on the other side of the portal. Then it was my turn. I was volunteered, asked to go up and go through the portal. So I went willingly, no hesitation. I felt confident, and I went through the portal. Now, when I went through the portal, I didn't really feel anything or see anything. It just was kind of like walking from one room to the next. When I emerged on the other side of the doorway, the portal, I had a chalice in my hand, quite large, like quite a large bowl, and it had like a stem to it, and I was holding it. It was made out of a type of glass, seemed to be like obsidian. As far as I could tell, it was like a black crystal glass. Now, all the women were just like, whoa, what happened? And I couldn't believe it. In that moment, like, I knew in my heart that I had found the Holy Grail, that I had found the secret to immortality in that moment. And I also came to the conclusion that these women were like my disciples. It was very biblical. All the women ran over to me and began to bathe me in kisses, and also like washing my feet and putting water on me. And then I was so overwhelmed with like just bliss and ecstasy and gratitude and all these beautiful emotions just flooding through me, And then I began to make love to these women. So it was, in doing so, I was able to share the secret of everlasting life with them through that process, through sexual intercourse, like making love. So I made love with these women, and in return, we had this symbiosis, like this relationship. We like exchanged energy. Now I woke up shortly after that, and I was like, okay, that was a really interesting dream. What does it mean? I actually do a lot of dream interpretation, and I go by it's shadow and spirit, and I do a lot of dream interpretations for people, mostly friends and stuff, like where they're like, whoa, what did this dream mean? I mean, ultimately, you're your best, like, you know what it means, so it's always good to look into it. It's not by accident. There's so much to learn in dream time. So, after sitting with the dream the next day, there's so much that came to me. I mean, when I think about the chalice and how the chalice represents like the feminine life force, like the womb. And also it's just like the fact that all of the people there were women. It was very feminine energy. It was very beautiful. But like what came to me that I wanted to share with you guys is that specifically like the symbol of the chalice and how each and every one of us has a chalice, and we can drink from that chalice and experience everlasting life in every moment. Like that's what came to me. It was like, that is the secret, is that like the holy moment is, that's the secret. I mean, we have access to that at any moment. We can really do that at any moment. So that's what I wanted to share with you. It's an interesting dream. I hope that no one's like too weirded out by it, but that's what I'm here to do, is to share. So yeah, and that's it for today. I have lots of other dreams that I could share. I'll probably share some stuff from like way back when. I've got some good stuff from the archives. And yeah, so if you like this, like I said in my other video, please just let me know and I can keep making stuff. I would love to do some, like I'm a really big reader, and I would love to do some short stories, like read some short stories on here from some of my favorite authors. I have one book right here, Arthur C. Clarke, and there's some stories I would love to share with you guys in here that are very in the same topic as dreams and like metaphysical stuff and sci-fi and all the things that I love. So probably my next video I will do like half. I don't know. I'll read half of this one story from that book. Yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling on, and yeah. Stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram under the Paper Druid and enter to win lots of cool stuff. Yeah, and just stay up to date. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. All right. Well, thanks so much for listening, and hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.